Hey guys! So classmate asked, how do you use the calculator to sketch a graph of the following conic section? X squared plus y squared plus 6x minus 2y minus 6 equals 0. To start off, we first have to know what kind of conic section this equation represents. Our TI-84s know 4 different types of conics: circles, ellipses, hyperbolas, and parabolas. We know that the equation given is a circle equation because it follows the form x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. This is because if we were to factor out our circle formula, we would get something similar to what was given in our problem. But of course, these two equations don't look exactly the same, so you must rearrange the function to look like the standard form of a circle, which means completing the square. First, let's make sure to move all our x's and all our y's together. Now we shift over the x so that it's alone to mirror the r value of the circle equation. Now to complete the square, we're going to look at both x and y individually. First, we divide 6 by 2 and then square it. Then we add it next to 6x and on the other side with 6, since remember, whatever changes we make to one side, we make to the other. Likewise, we will do the same process with 2 on the y side, dividing by 2 and squaring it to get 1. Now we add 1 to the y side and to the other side of the equation. Once we simplify, we get x squared plus 6x plus 9 plus y squared minus 2y plus 1 equals 16. Now we can factor both x and y. A number that is multiplied by itself that gets 9 and added to itself that gets 6 is 3. Likewise, a number that is added to itself that gets negative 2 and multiplied by itself that gets 1 is negative 1. Therefore, our final equation is x plus 3 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 16. This is the final equation that we will be plugging into our calculator. Since we know that the standard form of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, we know that h equals negative 3, y equals 1, and r equals 4. This is because for our r value, we first had to take the square root of 16 to get r equals 4. Likewise, for x and y, since they're both shown as x minus h or y minus k, then the values next to x and y must have their signs flipped. So x plus 3, the value of h has to be minus 3 in order for the two minuses to become positive, and then y minus 1 becomes y minus k, and since they're both minus, then the k value itself has to be positive, meaning it is y equals 1. Here's how you would graph the equation on a calculator. First, go to apps. Go down to number 8. This is the conic section. Press circle, and then press enter. Now plug in your values, negative 3 for h, 1 for k, and 4 for r. Press graph, and your calculator will graph your circle. I hope this video helped you to graph conic sections on the calculator.